Melania gets last laugh after what hateful Hillary did at Israel's Holy Wall. Melania has been in the spotlight quite a bit over the past several days after accompanying President Trump on his international tour. After receiving a massive amount of good press over the week, even garnering the praise of the Arab press, who touted our First Lady for her grace, elegance, beauty, and class, the liberal media have been losing their minds, foaming at the mouth to find any small detail to slander Melania on. Now, the left is once again attempting to downplay Melania's place as America's shining new First Lady after the sickening false claim they're now making about Hillary Clinton, who they continue to sulk over after she failed to beat out Trump during the presidential election. Melania has been the surprising breakout star of President Trump's international tour, as typically it's always been Ivanka soaking up the limelight wherever Trump goes. The liberal media has been quick to underestimate the quiet and reserved Melania, who's been out of the press for the most part ever since Trump took office, devoting the majority of her time being a good mother to their 10-year-old son Barron. But ever since Melania stepped off Air Force One, she's been the talk of the town, not only winning over the foreign press but the American press as well. Shortly after leaving Saudi Arabia, her image was plastered on the front of the Arab news, where the Muslim-dominated country not only swooned over her beauty and elegance, but propped Melania up as being a much better First Lady than Michelle or Hillary ever were. Gregory Court's tweet: "If you were worried about how Melania Trump's choice of attire would go over in Saudi Arabia, you shouldn't." Disgusted with the positive press that Melania was garnering from around the world, liberals knew they had to get control of the narrative, and they had to do it fast. After Melania's beautiful pictures of her praying at the Western Wall in Jerusalem went instantly viral, with people everywhere praising her grace, poise, and beauty, the liberal media decided to run a massive fabricated fake story about Hillary Clinton in a desperate attempt to get the spotlight back on their crooked Democratic queen and off of Melania. In their typical manner of giving zero craps for actual facts, MSNBC decided to include Hillary Clinton in a report that covered all the United States presidents in history to who have ever visited the Western Wall. MSNBC anchor Ali Velshi listed Hillary as one of the presidents who has made trips to Israel to stand at the wall while they were in office, including Hillary in a picture collage alongside previous presidents Barack Obama, George W. Bush, Bill Clinton, and George H.W. Bush. Apparently, many liberals, including the anchors on MSNBC Live in an alternate universe where Hillary actually defeated Trump back on November 8th and became president of the United States. But this was just one disgusting story that the liberal media ran with as a way to downplay Melania's successful overseas trip. Yesterday, CNN ran a vile hit piece where they asserted that the only reason that Melania and Ivanka are being praised by Saudi Arabia is because they are just like dominated and subjugated Muslim women who live in the Middle East. Their hit piece slammed Melania and Ivanka, making the asinine claim that the Trump women provide the perfect cover for misogyny and tyranny by being beautiful, poised, and often silent. Below is a screenshot of CNN's vile article titled "The Ugly Truth Behind Saudi Arabia's Love for Melania Trump." This time, a CNN opinion piece claims that Saudi Arabs like Trump's family because they perpetuate a culture of misogyny. The piece goes on to criticize Ivanka and Melania for visiting women-owned businesses and more or less calls them fake feminists. The CNN article goes on to literally accuse Melania Trump of covering up misogyny and tyranny. The Saudi press have embraced Melania and to a related but lesser extent Ivanka for basically doing for the kingdom what they do for Donald Trump, provide the perfect cover for misogyny and tyranny by being beautiful, poised, and often silent. Not only that, it accuses Melania and Ivanka of practicing fake feminism. The Saudi press also appreciated Melania and first daughter Ivanka Trump's championing of the kingdom's feminist light, also known by some as fake feminism, the same brand of women's rights Donald Trump likes to promote, which the two did by visiting companies run by women entrepreneurs. Those visits, which Ivanka and Melania made separately, project a false narrative of a government committed to advancing women's rights. Both these stories just further prove how desperate liberals are to dethrone Melania while propping up Hillary, who they continue to stew over not being elected as president. Facts do not matter to these people, and they never will. They understand fully that they have the complete backing of their millions of mindless sheep across America, who will not hesitate in helping them spread their hate and propaganda about the Trump family while continuing to worship at the throne of the disgusting and vile Hillary Clinton. Absolutely correct. This woman is vile. She has no respect for anybody. This woman is a traitor to our country. She only looks to pocket her own, to make her own self rich. Let us know what you think in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching. When will the Dems ever wake up? They will one day. Thank you.